Family, let me ask you this. Why does the world tell us don't wait? Do what feels good. Live in the moment. Yet so many hearts end up broken and so many marriages end up in pieces and so many people carry regrets that they never ever talk about. Today I want to share with you why waiting till marriage is not just about some old-fashioned religious idea, it's wisdom. It is protection and God's design for love that actually lasts. And my first point will be emotional protection. The Bible tells us in Proverbs 4, verse 23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. And every time you give yourself away before a covenant, you're not just sharing your body, you're giving away pieces of your heart. And when that relationship ends, you're left with pain, with memories, with baggage. And so many people feel broken, yet when they step into marriage, waiting until marriage is like building a fence around your heart and you're protecting it until the right one comes. And for that chosen partner that you're going to make a lifelong commitment with. In Genesis 2, verse 24 says, for the reason a man shall leave his father and mother and be united with his wife, and both shall become one flesh. See, the second point is God's perfect design. And God's design for intimacy for the covenant is not convenience. The world made it casual, but heaven made it holy. And when you wait, you're saying, God, I honor your design, and I want a blessing over my marriage, not just some of your own personal desires. If we look at Hebrews 13, verse 4, it declares that marriage should be honored by all, and marriage should be kept pure. That purity is not punishment, but again, protection. And the third point I want to raise with you is value and worth. Let me tell you something. You're not cheap. You're not common. And you're not for everyone. You're valuable. If you had a diamond worth $1 million, you wouldn't toss it around for anyone to take. You would guard it because you know it's worthy. And you know that someone is worthy to put a ring on you and his vows for you to cherish. Waiting until marriage is saying, I know my worth, I know my value, and I refuse to give what's priceless to someone who hasn't made the covenant to stay. True love waits, because true love is patient. As 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4 says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. Now the fourth point I want to raise with you is stronger marriages. Let's be real, marriage today is under attack. Divorce rates are high, trust is broken, families are falling apart. But one of the secrets to a stronger marriage is waiting. Studies even outside the church show that couples who wait until marriage report greater trust, better intimacy. Why? Because they didn't rush. They built a relationship on friendship, on communication, and trust, not just a physical attraction. If a relationship can survive without sex before marriage, then love is real, it's rooted, and it can stand the test of time. Now, the fifth point I want to raise with you is freedom from regret. When you wait, you protect yourself from regret. You protect yourself from comparing your spouse to past partners. You protect yourself from memories that haunt you. Instead, you step into marriage with a fresh start. You give your spouse the gift of, I saved this for you. And now that is powerful. That is beautiful and that is priceless. And it's something money, fame, pleasure, they can't buy. Now the sixth point I want to raise with you is grace and hope. Now you hear me, I'm not here to shame anybody. Maybe you didn't wait. Maybe you made mistakes. That doesn't mean that your story is over. In 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17 it says, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come. Purity is not just about your past. It's about the choices you start making today. You can reset. You can restore. and you can honor God from this very moment forward. It's never too late to wait. So here's the truth: your body is valuable, your heart is valuable, your future marriage is valuable. Don't settle for temporary pleasure when God has promised you eternal love. Wait until marriage is not outdated, it's wisdom. It's not about rules, it's about love. It's about not about shame, it's about blessing. So if this message touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And let me leave you with this. Love is patient, and when you wait, you're not losing time. You're investing in forever. And God is still writing your story, and the best is yet to come. Shalom. Family,